Hey, what's up tout le monde, c'est Shot pour la 16e partie d'Assassin's Creed 3 sur Xbox 360. Oh shit. Donc, on se souvient que dans la dernière partie, on s'est évadé d'une prison pour ensuite pouvoir continuer la fameuse mission de sauver George Washington, qui lui il va se faire assassiner probablement. En tout cas, il y a beaucoup de complots pour l'assassiner. Oh, nous autres, on va faire en sorte que ça arrive pas. Ça arrivera pas, hein? Donc c'est ça, on s'est évadé de la prison et on a survécu à une exécution publique et on a sauvé Washington juste avant qu'il se fasse exécuter par les méchants. C'est là qu'on est rendu.
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Pendant une seconde, je pensais que c'était...
Is that a compliment?
Then
On
don't
est rentré à la maison
misconstrue.
ici, puis
I'm
on
sure the
va
whole
voir...
endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearn for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you,
No. This they did on their own.
you diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge.
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Et voilà, c'est la fin de la 8e séquence. J'aurais pu terminer la 15e partie avec cette superbe cinématique. Je le savais.
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
Brazil. Quoi est-ce là? Je suis wanted. Partout où est-ce que je vais, je suis wanted.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Ben, c'est vraiment dans le métro.
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
Wow. C'est en fait.
Qual é o seu problema? segurança! Ei, olha por onde anda.
Valeu. Je t'ai bloqué. Non, ça je pense. Ah, je peux pas retourner par là. Je peux pas. Je pensais que je pouvais. On teste les capacités du jeu quand même. Ouais, quand je fais ça de même, la lumière est verte. En haut, zéro. Verte. Ouais. C'est une vraie guitare, ça, c'est quoi?
Ei, olha por onde anda.
J'aimerais. Je peux pas voir une view en first person. Sa guitare est en papier, man. Hey, c'est pas le temps de faire l'amour. Et je pensais qu'il y avait une bataille. Ça va. Et il y a deux clones ici.
Ligeiramente está lá.
Boa tarde, meu garoto. Eles mandam você beber óleo pra surgir a profissão.
You copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
A bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Ok, ça c'est. On va juste voler le ticket à quelqu'un.
Não posso deixar entrar sem bilhete.
Everything all right, Desmond? You should really get moving. Sneaking past security should get you into the arena.
Bilhete?
Certo, pode entrar.
C'est bon, il y a un gars.
Não posso deixar entrar sem bilhete.
You gotta get in there, Desmond. Whatever you do it soon, please. Quick, Desmond! Hide!
Mon écran était devenu tout rouge. Fallait pas que je fasse ça, right? On va recommencer. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette image? UAV, 0. Faut que je trouve un...
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Fuck, je pensais que c'était des... Oh, god
Don't let
damn
them...
it. UAV 001. Je pensais que c'était du monde normal qui se promenait là. Je pensais pas que c'était des gars.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Don't let them see you. Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse. Look out!
Você viu este homem? Chame a segurança imediatamente se o vir.
Eu também conheci verão absurdamente quente. O sol acertava sua cabeça com a força de 1000 watts.
Qu'est-ce que je dois faire?
Eagle vision might help here.
Estamos procurando este homem. Se vier, fale com a gente imediatamente.
I'm telling you, there's definitely a way to get past those guards. If you won't go through them, try going around them.
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around it.
Mon Dieu, que c'était proche.
You can track the guards more easily by using Eagle vision. Abstergo agents, don't let them see you.
Seriously, what is the deal with
Watch your back, they're onto you. Cross their time and cost efficient.
I don't even see a stall in here. What if I have to take a dump?
Yeah, please just mute the microphone if you do.
Exhaust. Faire des trous dans le plancher.
Alguém chama a segurança!
Il y a un mur d'humains.
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here. Don't let
Como
them
assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso. E perseguição.
Sugiro abaixar o tom de voz.
Ah, está bem. Faz a porcaria da verificação. Que bando de latim. Passam 20 minutos.
Não tenho nada.
Quebrou as costas trabalhando 10 horas por semana para tirar 100 pratas grandes.
Non, mais les écouteurs se sont fermés tout seuls. Désolé.
Olha, aconteceu, só isso.
J'espère qu'on
A gente
va
não
encore
queria que
m'entendre.
acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito! Ela é minha irmã! A porra da minha irmãzinha!
A gente se ama. Pronto, tá aí, tá dito.
Skip.
Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
On a un garde ici, mais ça c'est pas grave. Là, tout ce qu'on cherche, c'est vraiment la source de power, c'est ça? Parce que moi, je suis pas certain pourquoi je suis ici. Là. Chris. Il y a des gardes par là. Je peux juste simplement passer là. Ok, je pensais qu'il y en avait plus quand même.
Use the catwalks to get across.
Ok, c'est de la
Having
route.
trouble finding a catwalk? Should be close. Don't tell me you're suddenly afraid of heights. You gotta cross the arena on that catwalk. It's the only way. You should really get up on that catwalk before security shows. You're really close now. The power source should be in one of the rooms up here.
Peut-être qu'elle échappe sa bouteille. Voyons, c'est juste ça. Voilà, t'es qu'un gars.
Hey!
C'est qui ce gars-là?
Hurry, Desmond.
Pour rentrer?
If he gets away with fire, that's we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Attends. Je vais voir ce qui est arrivé en haut avant. Wow, le monde sont tous disparus. Ça me dérange pas que ça m'arrive. Tout le monde s'est fait vraiment démolir. Ça va être trop
Allez, ça!
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
Alright. On va voir, je suis dans les buissons.
Alguém chama a segurança!
Yay! Yes! Et voilà, on a esquivé. Daddy's dearest.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
Bon, fait que là on a le power source, comme qu'elle dit.
So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They were working on some weird stuff towards the end. Trying to engineer new bodies and store their minds inside computers.
Failure after failure. It must have been hard for them.
I worry about it too. I mean, they say there's something in here that'll help us. But what is it? Why is it locked up if it's exactly what we need?
I don't know. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe they wanted to make sure only you could reach it.
That's the other question. What makes me so special?
I guess we'll know once we open the door. Hey, I hope it's not uncomfortable for me to ask, but what happened with Lucy?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's fine. I really don't know. I was talking to my dad about it. It's hard to say. I mean, Juno definitely took control, but I think I agreed to it on some level. I think I let her in. No. That's not right. It wasn't her. Not exactly. It was more like a program. Does that sound weird? It showed me things.
What'd you see?
That if I didn't stop Lucy, Abstergo would get the apple, and we'd all be dead.
I still don't understand why she turned on us.
I'm sure she thought she was doing the right thing.
I gotta get back to work. You might want to do the same. Sorry, Desmond. A little busy right now.
Oui, je vous parlais. Les autres niaiseries que je peux laisser avec. Ouais, qui parle là. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? C'est vraiment une place passée qui était dans très avancée dans technologiquement, si je me souviens bien. Oh mon Dieu.
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but... How's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done. Have we ever tried to make peace with the Templars?
Throughout our history, there have been moments. Several, in fact. But... it's impossible. There are existential differences, insurmountable. If there were to be unity, it wouldn't be a truce so much as a submission.
But knowing what's about to happen, wouldn't it make sense to try and talk to Vidic? Come to an arrangement, even if it's only temporary?
We'd all be so busy watching our backs, nothing would get accomplished. Imagine that. We're more productive at war.
Well, have we ever tried sending in someone? Doing to them what they did to us with Lucy? Or Cross?
We have, and it's never worked. We've sent people who were either too weak and found themselves turned, or too strong and were unable to carry out the charade.
I just feel like we all want the same thing.
We use the same words, but that's all they are, words. In the end, it all comes down to freedom. We seek it, they detest it. And so there's never an end to the fight. Not until one side is completely gone.
Is that even possible?
Probably not. Our two groups have existed in one form or another since, well, since forever. But things can be better than they are. And that's something.
Did you look for me, Dad? When I was gone?
Every day.
Come on.
I mean it. Every night I'd look, searching for your name or variations of it, hoping you'd slip up. Abstergo only found you first because they had better access. A few more days and it would have been me.
Well, I'm here now.
And I'm glad.
Do you think Lucy regretted what she was doing?
I used to think I knew her well, but clearly that wasn't the case. So I really can't give you an honest answer.
She seemed so sincere, though. Like she really wanted to make a difference.
Yes, well, when I first met him, I thought the same thing about Cross.
It just keeps happening over and over again.
What does?
Everything.
Don't get weird on me, Desmond.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry.
All right, then. You should think about getting back in the Animus. We've got to find that key. We should probably get back to Connor. Come on, son. We got work to do.
C'est quoi ça? Oh! C'est important ça là. Pas de bruit.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not. If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world, we lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Wait, what the hell?
Wonder what's inside.
Elle était là devant moi.
Only one way to find out.
Je suis pas bien certain de ce qui s'est passé. Ça s'est passé. Ça s'est passé. C'est définitivement passé quelque chose.
Unbelievable.
What's up?
Your politicians are constantly referencing the Founding Fathers, insisting they must have been in support of one thing or another. I have never seen such a blatant disregard for history.
That's just typical political propaganda.
It's also dishonest and delusional. How can anyone claim to know what these people wanted based off scraps of paper and wishful thinking?
They're looking for intent. What these men envision for our country and its future.
Idealistic and unlikely. I don't think most of your presidents and senators and judges care what the founders thought. They just want to know how they can bend old words to achieve modern goals. Who cares if they were deists or theists or wanted a central bank? Why do people need the validation? What should matter is what you, as an individual, believe, and why you believe it. What, are we so insecure that we have to find 18th century letters to validate our beliefs? Oh, look, Mum, a dead man agreed with me. Maybe. If you transpose the letters in his shopping list, you can plainly see he was on my side.
Jesus, Sean. It's a cynical way to look at it.
Doesn't make it less true. I keep trying to understand how men like Washington and Jefferson dedicate their lives to the pursuit of liberty and equality, yet have no problem owning slaves. It's hypocritical in the extreme, and your history books make only passing mention of the subject, as if it were of little consequence.
They had a war to win. Country's future to secure. How could they deal with all these issues at the same time?
Spoken like a true apologist. We hear it today, too, that matters of civil rights and equality must wait. There are conflicts to settle, economies to salvage. What do any of these things matter if the people are not free and equal? All of them. I wish there was a way for us to share what we learn from the Animus with others. Imagine being able to accurately answer questions about the past. or experience lost civilizations.
But how would you cite it? We can't just reveal the machine's existence to the world.
Why not?
Desmond's right. It would be dangerous. And we still haven't found a way to manage the bleeding effect.
Maybe when we're done saving the world, we can look into it.
Even if we do manage to stave off the apocalypse, it's not like the Templars are simply going to disappear. I suspect our fight will continue long after this latest battle is finished. Oh, look at the time. Oh, doesn't time fly? Look, I think it's best we get you back in the Animus, hmm?
Ok, dans le fond, plus qu'on trouve des pièces, plus qu'on peut avancer par là. Je comprends bien. En même temps, je suis vraiment pas si sûr que ça. Il va obligé de retourner dans la minus. Ouais, ok, ouais. Oh my god, what? Ah oui, ça me tente de mettre tout ça. Ok, on retourne dans le Nemesis. Ready, boys? Let's go.
Oh, look at that. I found a third power source.
Oh!
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
It's going to be fine.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Aye.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation.
Oh no.
The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know, of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor.
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large
that it now controls an entire nation.
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
Connard pas con, ça. It's winter, yeah. Ça fait tellement bizarre. Normalement, il fait super beau. Faut avouer qu'on est à Québec. Proche de Québec. Fait que ici, il y a toujours tout le temps. De la neige. Tu sais, il y a les 4 saisons.
Everything you need to get by on the frontier. Quality guaranteed.
Ok, mais là... Hey, j'ai fait B! J'ai fait B pis c'est rien passé! Mais voyons donc! Chris, c'est pas compliqué, c'était marqué B, j'ai fait B pis c'est rien passé! Je l'ai fait 2 fois! Puis aussi, le fait que j'aille sauter sur le stylo pour l'assassiner pis c'est rien crissement passé encore. À date, c'est pas le meilleur Assassin's Creed. Les écouteurs se sont encore fermés. Là, faut que je mette de quoi là pour que mon écouteur arrête de fermer à chaque fois. Secondes, j'ai pris un petit peu d'eau. Parce que j'ai soif. J'en reviens toujours pas que j'avais fait B. C'est rien passé. Toujours pas.
It stands upright, as a man, but its whole body is covered in a thick pelt. Its gait is slow and lurching. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. It's clever. Always at a distance, or with something between us, like it knows where I'm gonna be before I get there. Things go missing where it goes, that much is certain. All manner of trinket. It took a man's prize buck antlers clear off his cabin wall. Takes kills out of traps too, wrenching him open with his big mitts. Somebody should find it and bring back its head for the whole world to see.
Moi, je pourrais être dans un désert tout seul, ici, dans plein milieu du désert, puis appeler mon cheval pour voir ça. Je fais A pour Médicement. C'est pas pour Médicement, non. Elk. J'ai pas de... Ah, ça c'est fou ça, le fait que je peux marcher dans la neige de même. Wow. Absolument fou ça. Avec mon choix ça va. Je vois pas que ça fait des trous différents dans la neige. Voyons. Là je vais aller par là. Bobcat, est-ce que j'ai joué? Bobcat. C'est Bobcat. Ça a plus l'air d'être un petit chat. Il est où? Golim. Oh, il est beau.
Calma.
Il est vraiment beau. Ah, il est encore plus beau de même. Wood. Allez, on va par là. Oh, come on. Ces genres d'affaires là, ça va. Un petit peu haut ici. Hey, je suis bien loin encore de la course. Vraiment que j'aille là-bas. Je préfère faire chevaux, je savais même pas. Mais bon, j'ai exploré un petit peu par là, voir ce qu'il y avait par ici, par là, tu sais, on sait jamais. Bon, allez. Ouais. Hey, les gentils méchants. Oh, missing supplies.
Commander.
Connor.
Any word on Lee?
Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well. The two events are surely related.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
I will find Church for you.
Why? What reason have you to help?
Does it matter?
As you wish. We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
Ok. Allons-y, man. Allons fucking-y. On se pogne un chevaux, on se pogne le plus beau, on se pogne le noir. ça. Pareil, je trouvais un bug.
Father. Connor, any last words? Wait. A poor choice.
Come to check up on Church? Make sure he'd stolen enough for your British brothers?
Benjamin Church is no brother of mine. No more than the Redcoats or their idiot king. Oh, I expected naivete, but this... The Templars do not fight for the crown. We seek the same as you, boy. Freedom, justice, independence.
But...
But what?
Johnson, Pitcairn, Hickey. They sought to steal land, to sack towns, to murder George Washington.
Johnson sought to own the land, that we might keep it safe. Pitcairn aimed to encourage diplomacy, which you cocked up thoroughly enough to start a goddamn war. And Hickey? George Washington is a wretched leader. He's lost nearly every battle in which he's taken part. The man's racked with uncertainty and insecurity. Only look at Valley Forge to know my words are true. We're all better off without him. Look, much as I'd love to spar with you, Benjamin Church's mouth is as big as his ego. You clearly want the supplies he's stolen. I want him punished. Our interests are aligned.
What do you propose?
A truce. Perhaps some time together might do us good. You are my son, after all, and might still be saved from your ignorance. I can kill you now, if you prefer. Excellent. Shall we be off?
Do you even know where Benjamin Church has gone?
I'm afraid not. I'd hoped to ambush him when he or one of his men returned here. It seems I'm too late. They've come and cleared the place out.
I may be able to track him. There were rations inside the crates. Medical supplies and clothing as well.
J'aime que moi je les vois sculer.
Where?
snow has obscured the tracks, but enough remains that we can still follow.
Just my luck. Going to freeze to death if I don't get this fixed.
Are you Ben Church's man?
Well played.
Parce que je vais avoir l'optionnel là quand même. On va être dans la neige.
Not wise to run.
What do you want?
Where is Benjamin Church?
I don't know. We was riding for a camp just north of here. Is where we normally unload the cargo. Maybe you'll find him there.
Enough of that.
You did not have to kill him.
Let's not waste time with all this pointless banter. Go catch up with the rest of Church's men. Infiltrate that camp of theirs and see what you can discover.
And what about you?
Never you mind. Just do as I ask.
Faire de le tuer, ça c'est cave. Je peux le looter, je vais peut-être pouvoir le prendre. Qu'est-ce qu'il calisse? Eh! Attends, je peux-tu vraiment le mettre sur lui là? Really là? Attends. Alors. Ça s'en vient. Non, je peux pas y passer à travers. Ça saigne-tu? Ah. Je peux pas le mettre. Bon. Il y a des touristes qui vont se promener ici, ils vont arriver ici, ils vont voir ça de même. Ah. Ah. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Ah. C'est magnifique. Ah.
gunpowder in those crates. We'll get extra for that. My church will be pleased and we'll be rich. I almost feel bad for the Yanks, shivering and starving out there. All they need to do is raise the white flag. They should have done that a long time ago. All this fuss. Thank you kindly.
You won't be thanking me when you hear what he's got planned.
About time you showed up. Listen here. Boss wants us to try something new tonight. A raid. No more convoys. We're to steal from the Yank camp itself.
Valley Forge.
That's right. You sure about that? Sure or not sure? I just do as Church asks. If you're so concerned, take it up with him.
Is he here?
Course not. Hiding in New York, the last I heard. Trying to keep a low profile. What, on account of him not wanting to go back to jail and all?
All right, I'm in.
Look what we found.
Hey.
He was creeping around the camp all suspicious like.
Must be a Yank spy.
Ah, he's something else. Something special. Isn't that right, Hatham? Church told me all about you.
Then you should know better than this.
You're not really in a position to be making threats, are you?
Not yet.
J'ai pas mon épée.
Once you've dealt with these louts, meet me in New York.
What? You mean to just leave? Now?
If you can't handle a couple of mercenaries, then we've really no business working together.
Unbelievable.
Hey. laissé tomber mon personnage. What the fuck?
Once you've dealt with these louts, meet me in New York.
What? You mean to just leave? Now?
If you can't handle a couple of mercenaries, then we've really no business working together.
Unbelievable.
Bastards a mistake!
You? Tu fais où, là? T'es là tantôt. Voyons. Pourquoi la zone est en jaune quand même? Je comprends pas qu'est-ce qu'elle a cette zone. Ok. Fuck les raccoons. Je vais trouver une bear. Les écouteurs sont encore activés. Mais bon, je comprends pas pourquoi il y a une zone ici. On va aller voir la quest. Attends. Oh, ça va aller plus vite, je pense. Je l'aime celle-là, il saute. Pas calme. C'est rouge par là-bas. On va la retrouver notre cher commandant.
You presume much to think such conduct tolerable?
Ah, c'est là-bas. Il me semble que c'était au camp. Ah, c'est ça que je te... Oh, on a un viewpoint ici. On va aller le faire. There you go. Là, j'ai appris à pas sauter en bas parce qu'il n'y a pas de truc de foin nulle part. Oh, je déteste les arbres dans Assassin's Creed. Je déteste les arbres. Ce qui aurait été vraiment cool, ça serait que je tombe sur mon cheval. Ah, bon. Au moins, on a fait le viewpoint. Yep. 1 month later.
Anything. We'll take anything you can offer us.
Fait comme ça, eux autres, après un mois, il n'y a plus de neige. Ah, on a un autre viewpoint en haut là. On va aller le faire tout de suite, ça va être fait. C'est des choses que j'aime faire, c'est des viewpoints. On a tellement de belles vues d'en haut. Puis en même temps, ça nous permet d'explorer un peu la map. Qui... Ah, la voilà là. Ouf. Surtout le jump après, hein. C'est tellement cool. On va avoir un petit peu moins haut. Ça. Pas un peu trop loin la botte de foin là. Elle était beaucoup trop loin. Je n'y en voyais pas d'autres.
If value is what you seek, travel no further this day. You found it. Freedom, this is not.
Oh, start riot.
The heat lies upon the bigwigs must be mad.
Start riot.
We will not enough. I'll not sit here and be so misused.
Pay attention, the hard way it has been.
The future is this is our land. Go with the oppressor.
Stay still.
Grind them to dust.
here much.
Aïe. Quoi? Pourquoi ça dit que je peux rentrer? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici?
My kind of game, the Jack takes ace. What's the need for St. George's right?
Six Man's Morris. C'est quoi? C'est-tu le jeu de fucking... Ah, pas ce jeu-là. Non, ça me tente plus. T'as gagné. Ça me tente pas de me mindfucker la tête là-dessus.
I'll do it.
You the one they sent? Where you been? Anyway, I know who the traitors are. They've got lists of all the Patriot leaders in the area. If they hand them over to the Redcoats, the rebellion is finished in this part of the city. You need to find a way to switch these fake ones for the real thing.
That one looks a wee bit like...
I'm too quick for you.
I'll pretend that didn't...
Pas aimé cette émission-là.
You're really asking for it, aren't you?
Is he saying?
Father and son.
Evening, Connor. I see you made it here in one piece.
Recovered from your beating, then?
Benjamin Church is holed up on an abandoned brewery on the waterfront. We should be done with this by sunrise.
Good. I would like to have those supplies returned as soon as possible.
Of course. I wouldn't want to keep you from your lost cause. Come along, then. Follow me.
Tell me something.
Hmm?
You could have killed me when we first met. What stayed your hand?
Curiosity. Any other questions?
What is it the Templars truly seek?
Order. Purpose. Direction. No more than that. It's your lot that means to confound with this nonsense talk of freedom. Time was. The Assassins professed a far more sensible goal. That of peace.
Freedom is peace.
Oh no. It's an invitation to chaos. Only look at this little revolution your friends have started. I have stood before the Continental Congress and listened to them stamp and shout. All in the name of liberty. But it is just noise.
And this is why you favor Lee?
He understands the needs of this would-be nation far better than the jobberknolls who profess to represent it.
It seems your tongue has tasted sour grapes. The people have made their choice, and it was Washington.
The people chose nothing. It was done by a group of privileged cowards seeking only to enrich themselves. They convened in private and made a decision that would benefit them. Oh, they might have dressed it up with pretty words. That does not make it true. The only difference, Connor, the only difference between myself and those you aid is that I do not feign affection.
En tout cas, il y a des très bons arguments. Patreon.
Hold a moment. Church, you clever bastard.
What is it?
I was hoping I could wave you past the guards, but he's replaced most of them with men I don't know. Well, I should be able to pass without arousing suspicion, but you...
No. We do this together or not at all.
Then what do you propose?
I will find a guard who is off duty and take his uniform.
Very well. I will wait here, then.
Of course you will.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to come along and hold your hand, perhaps? Provide kind words of encouragement?
These men have been found guilty of treason and conspiracy. Crimes punishable by death.
Such deplorable conduct!
That should suffice. Follow me.
These men have been found
Hold,
guilty of
strangers.
treason
You tread on
and
private property. What business have you here?
The father of understanding guides us.
You I recognize, not the savage.
He is my son.
Move along. Unless you...
Tasted of the forest fruits, did you? Off you go, then.
C'était bon, ça.
It's locked. Give me a moment.
Must be strange for you, discovering my existence as you have.
I'm actually curious to know what your mother might have said about me. Always wondered what life might have been like had she and I stayed together. How is she, by the way?
Dead. Murdered.
What? I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, you're sorry. I found my mother burning alive. I'll never forget her face as she sent me away. Charles Lee is responsible for her death by your order. And you're sorry.
It's impossible. I gave no such order. I spoke the opposite, in fact. I told them to give up the search for the precursor site. We were to focus on more practical pursuits.
It is done. And I'm all out of forgiveness.
Benjamin Church, you stand accused of betraying the Templar Order and abandoning our principles in pursuit of personal gain. In consideration of your crime, I hereby sentence you to death.
No!
You're too late. Church and the cargo are long gone. And I'm afraid you won't be in any condition to follow.
We've chosen to stand with the victor. It's Britain who will win this war. Always did prefer principle to profit. Perhaps that's why your little kingdom started to crumble. It was a nice dream you had, but a dream is all it ever was. Look at the half-breed fight like some feral dog. Best we put him down, boys.
Dunstan! Get him! Don't let him escape! Get him! The Indian too! Take him down! That one! And he's half-breed! Surround them!
Where is Church?
I'll tell you. Anything you want. Only promise that you'll let me live.
You have my word.
He left yesterday for Martinique. Took passage on a trading sloop called the Welcome. Loaded half its hold with the supplies he stole from the Patriots. That's all I know, I swear. You promised.
And he kept his word. Let's go.
We need to get out of here.
You don't say.
Now is not the time for sightseeing.
Oh! Shit!
Get back here, traitors!
And what good does your gold do you now?
Deux fois je sauve la vie là. Deux fois.
Stuck. See if you can find something to pry it open. Connor? What are you up to? Oh, no. Don't do that. There's no way of knowing what's on the other side!
Hello.
We do now.
Church is at least a day on us. We must move quickly. We've got to catch him.
I have a ship we can use. Meet me on the pier when you're ready.
Nice. Et voilà, une autre mission de faite. Le soir, combien? Ça fait déjà 1h44. Mesdames et messieurs, je pense qu'on va conclure cette 16e partie. Pour pas faire des trop longues parties, ben c'est pas grave là, mais quand même là, Désolé, mon micro il est encore coupé. Parce que quand il n'y a pas de volume, il n'y a pas de son qui joue dans mes écouteurs se ferment. Pour un certain moment. Donc, ouais, c'est ça comme je disais, on va conclure la 16e partie. Ça fait quand même 1h50 minutes que cette partie est en cours. Donc, sur ça, je vous dis, passez une bonne journée tout le monde. Merci d'avoir regardé la 16e partie. Et surtout, keep on